All right, hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, first up, I want to say thank you to all the people that have subscribed. I've gotten like, I don't know, over 100 subscribers in the last just 2 or 3 days. Very surprising. I think it was just from that video about my car. Seemed to get a lot of comments. So I tried responding to most people in there. And again, I appreciate newer people who engaged with that and commented. There was a lot of comments kind of around people talking about the cars they bought, and a lot of them were positive, like it was a good financial decision. I'm happy I didn't have a car payment. But a lot of them were, oh, I'm a little upset that I have a high monthly car payment. It's kind of more than I can afford. It's a car that I don't really even use enough, and man, I wish I didn't do that. And there was a few comments about, I wish this was taught in school, and that's always what I said too. The public education system doesn't really equip most people to be able to make, sound financial decisions. It just doesn't. Any of the knowledge that I learned about money or finance or credit cards or checks or just money in general, it all came from my parents. It didn't come from the K through 12 education system. Now, I graduated high school in 2012, and I graduated college in like 2017. So, but there was no real personal finance class. We never learned how to write a check. We never learned about credit cards. We never learned about wealth management or planning for your retirement or a 401k or what a Roth IRA is, or even just the power of compound interest, right? If you look at I've made a video about a future value calculator. That is really, powerful. If you look at time, if you just earn money and you put it into the market or mutual funds and you just let it grow and you could contribute consistently, the power of that can really transform your life in your working years. It can provide you a really comfortable life as you get older, just with being consistent in how you contribute money. But was that ever taught? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I don't think teachers had the capacity to effectively explain that. They would have had to go through a long training class about how to talk about interest rates and money, right? Because a lot of them probably don't have the best finances. I mean, let's be honest, teachers don't make a lot of money, so they probably just have whatever. Lots of employees just have their money in whatever company provided retirement plan or savings plan there is, and they don't even really think twice about it. So I think that's a real shortfall of the education system, because if you educate young people consistently with this information, they're going to make better decisions. They're going to look at credit cards differently. They're going to look at going to college differently. They're going to look at like the opportunity cost is another thing you could teach about. The opportunity cost of your time, right? What's the highest and best use of your time? Should it be going to college? Should it be maybe going to trade school or doing something immediately after you get out of high school? Maybe going to the military as an option, right? But I think so many kids come out of not just high school, but college as well. So 18 years old or 22, 23, 24 years old, and they still do not know anything about the financial world or how money works. And so that would be my suggestion, not to think that anything I say will change anything, but my dad was a financial advisor for 30 years, okay? And he was a really smart guy. So, not everyone has that though. Not everyone has exposure to parents that are financially, educated. And if you didn't get it from your parents, you don't get it from the schooling system. And if you don't get it from the schooling system, you just don't have it if you're a lot of people. So you end up going into the real world making really bad decisions when you're younger and then being burdened by those financial decisions for the next 2 decades maybe, or maybe even the rest of your life. Bad car loans, bad credit card debt, maybe you default on your credit cards and that affects your credit moving forward. So I could talk about that for a long time, but that's just kind of my quick thoughts on it. What do you guys think? I mean, if you went to school, because again, I'm 30, but if you went to school recently or even older, did you have personal finance classes? Did you feel like when you came out of high school or when you came out of college that you understood money and finance and interest rates, right? And mortgage rates and expenses and everything about a budget? Did you understand that? So let me know, share your thoughts. I appreciate, again, everyone who's subscribed, and really it's just the comments. I like engaging with people who are checking out. So we'll see you guys on the next one, and thanks again for stopping by.